What's up, guys? We're checking out the auction. We're checking out the prices. 2017 Nissan Versa. This is a very entry-level economy car. It's a little sedan, so let's check it out. The core supports plastics. It's easy to bolt off. 2,500 for. I would say it's at least worth 10 grand. So they're gonna pay half price, which is not bad. Here's another Versa. This one's an older one. This one's a 2013. Let's see if we could see the damage. I see some buckles on the quarter panels right here and right here. And the hit looks like it was in the middle. So I'm assuming there's no frame damage. I'm assuming. I wouldn't know until I take it apart. 1,500 bucks. It has 100,000 miles on it. It's worth 6,500 according to Copart. Let's check her out. The front end is complete. It's just the rear end. 1750. I mean, it looks like it was like, yeah, right in the middle right here. So I don't think this is frame damage, but it can be. There's a 80% chance there is. You just can't see it. You would have to measure it. But there's certain specs that you could go off of. You don't have to be 100% perfect, but we'll see how much it goes for. It's 2 grand to Mexico already, and it's a Salvage title. It has the keys and has a 1.6 engine in there. It's a little 4-cylinder. Let's see how much it goes for. I mean, it's worth 6,500 according to Copart. That's not including the Salvage title. So with the Salvage title, it's worth about 45. I would say 45 to 5. That's how much people were willing to pay because it's a Salvage title. And right now it's at 2450 plus taxes and fees. They're gonna end up paying like 37.
Bonus time.
Like 3,700, 38 maybe, which is not bad because you could just repair the quarters. The lift gate, I would change it. The trunk, I would change it because it's bent on both sides, and the bumper you would have to replace. And the impact bar, I think it's tweaked as well. That's what it looks like.
Sold on approval.
Sold. I mean, it's a fair deal, I guess, if you're gonna use it for personal use. If you try to sell it, you're not gonna make much money, maybe $1,000, and it's at least 5 days of work. Honda Civic, this one would be better, like 3 grand. That's 114,000 miles. I would prefer a Honda over a Nissan anytime. Salvage title, 205,000 miles on it. Retail value 6,300 according to Copart. No airbags deployed, which is a good thing. Oh, look at that core support. And these usually on Hondas, they go weld. You have to weld them on. So you have to sand them off and weld the new one on. So in my opinion, I don't think it's worth it because it's an 08. I mean, for that price, for 500 bucks, you're gonna pay 1,500 bucks with taxes and fees for an 08. At that point, maybe it's worth it. But right here, you're looking at least 1,000 bucks in parts or more. Usually Honda parts are not too expensive. The ones that I have noticed that are expensive are the Acura parts, which is the higher end of Honda. 575 to Mexico.
Sold on approval.
I mean, I don't think they'll approve it, but if they do, that's a hell of a deal. Because you could make easily 2-3 grand off of it. I mean, it's a lot of work, but still. 2002 Tahoe, 201,000 miles on it, run and drive. Has mechanical damage. So probably has like a knock or a tick or something. That's why they noted it as mechanical damage. 2010 Nissan Versa. Salvage title, 146,000 miles. And this looks like a hatchback. Never mind. And it's a stick shift. Check that out. You don't see those. That's an anti-theft device. It has the keys, which is good, and it runs and drives. So let's see. Pure sell, whoever pays the most. We'll see how much it goes for. Sold 1,400. Not bad. 2009 Mercedes Benz. 170,000 miles on it. Check it out. Look at the hood. Looks like they hit a person or something. I like the convertible top part. I don't like the mileage part. It looks decent from the inside. Yeah, it looks pretty good. 6 for a little convertible 2-door. That's pretty fast. Pretty sure it's a little fast little car. According to Copart, it's worth 12 grand. I don't know if I would try to buy anything with 170,000 miles on it. Unless it's your first time buying. Sometimes it'll be worth the risk. The first car I bought had 159,000 miles on it. And it was an 05 Nissan Altima. 1650 to Texas. I mean, with the salvage title, this is worth what, 95, 9 grand maybe. And all you're doing is swapping parts. That's what it looks like right here. That'll be fairly easy. I don't know if it's a pearl color or a cream color. I would assume it's a pearl color. You can't really see in the photos, but a tri-coat or pearl color is pretty expensive to paint unless you do it yourself. A lot of steps involved to it. They call it a tri-coat. 1900 to Yemen.
Bonus time.
Bonus time. I mean, 2 grand plus fees. You're gonna pay 3 grand, and it's worth about 9. And I'm thinking like 1,500 in parts. So you're gonna pay 45. So you're gonna pay about half and make a couple grand off of it. Well, not too bad. Even if you can make 2 grand on this, it'll be worth it. In my personal opinion. Anything above 1,500 is good, as long as it's not too much work. This doesn't look like too much work. It looks just like swapping parts.
Sold on approval.
Sold. Not too shabby. 2007 Lexus Ls. Usually the LSs are the higher end, bigger, wider sedans of the Lexus line. Because they have all these extra chrome pieces, chrome handles, and chrome accents. Let's check her out. 195,000 miles on it, and according to Copart, it's still worth 10 grand. I mean, it's a black leather interior, which is not too shabby, not too bad.
Bonus time.
I just don't like the mileage, but it's a Toyota, so most of the time people don't really care because it's a Toyota. But I do care, you know. I don't want to be selling these to the public, and they're gonna be questioning me like, when was the last time this was done, and yada. But it doesn't look like a lot of damage either. Look at that. It just looks like this corner, the light, the bumper. Sold. Not too bad, I guess. 2016 Kia Forte Savage title, 101,000 miles. According to Copart, it's worth 12 grand, which I doubt because it's a Kia. And it got rear-ended and it has front damage. That's already too high for that, if you ask me, in my opinion. If it was just the front damage, then that's fine, but... Let's see. That rear body is way all up in there. 1,800 bucks to Mexico. Let's see. Did I see wrong? No, yeah, they took the bumper off for some reason. There's hood damage too right there.
Bonus time.
So I mean, 19, you're gonna pay like 3 grand for it with taxes and fees, or a little bit more maybe. And it's usually like a 16. It's like a $8,000, $9,000 car. With the salvage rebuilt title, 2 grand plus fees. They're gonna pay like 32, 33 plus parts.
Sold.
They're gonna be under like 45 maybe. That was a fair deal, not too bad. 2007 Camry. Look at the mileage, 234,000 miles on it. No airbags deployed, which is a good thing. 1450 to California. Core supports mango.
Sold on approval.
Sold. Not too bad, I guess. 2011 Subaru Forester Salvage title. 145,000 miles on it. There's a lot of people that like these cars, especially the older folks. Well, at least here in my town. I've never bought one or tried one, so I can't say they're good or reliable. But 1450 to Texas, and it's 11, so I'm assuming it's at least worth 9-10 grand for a Forester. It runs and drives, so no airbags deployed. That's what it looks like.
Bonus time.
And the rear window is shattered, so I'm assuming it's maybe roof damage or something. I don't know why this fender is like that. It's pushed in for some reason. You can't see pictures right here. Just kind of weird and questionable. 1650 to Texas. Oregon, 17.
Sold on approval.
Sold on approval. I don't think they'll approve it for that low. 2012 Hyundai Genesis, salvage title, 122,000 miles on it. It says the roof. Oh, look at that. You would have to swap that roof off unless you want to repair it, but I wouldn't.
Sold.
Sold for a $9,000 one. Not too bad. 2012 Sedona, salvage title, 138,000 miles on it. It's worth $6,900 according to Copart. It's a weird like primer color, or it's like a dull silver. The interior looks pretty clean. I don't know about the mileage. But look at the interior. It looks pretty good. Looks like it just got a fresh detail or something. Look at that. No airbags deployed, no nothing. It doesn't look like it got a lot of damage. Look. This corner right here.
Bonus time.
Bonus time. The core support looks like if it was steel, so... Oh, and there's this frame rail looks like it's bent. It has a buckle somewhere. $2,500.
Sold.
I mean, you're gonna pay half off, so not too bad, I guess. 2015 Ram Promaster. This is like an Amazon van or something. 70,000 miles on it. 7,500.
Minimum bid.
It says clean title right there, or salvage title. That's weird. I don't see no damage on it. It just says minor dents and scratches, and it's a run and drive. This stereo reminds me of the Chrysler. I think it's the Chrysler 200.
Sold.
Sold.
New bidder.
2003 Toyota Corolla. I don't see no body damage. Interior looks okay and clean. Rear, the same
New
thing.
bidder.
209,000 miles on it. Look at
New
that.
bidder.
We'll see.
This is a hot lot.
We'll see how much it goes for.
Bonus time.
I mean, I think you could sell this for at least $2,000, $3,000 maybe. And they're gonna pay $1,000 for Mexico. So they're gonna pay like $1,600, $1,700 maybe with taxes and fees. And you clean it good, maybe fix the hood, the paint's
Sold
fading.
on approval.
So you pay,
New bidder.
you sell it for $25. 2012 Silverado.
Bonus time.
What's all this plastic? 5,300 on approval.
Sold on approval.
I don't think they'll approve it. Way too low.
New bidder.
Alright guys, this is it for today. This is an outside off-site sale, which sometimes is questionable to me, but it looks pretty clean. It has 156,000 miles on it. We'll see how much it goes for. Guatemala, 575. $650 Guatemala. Guatemala. After this car, I am out, guys. Thank you for being here. Give it a like, subscribe, comment if you guys have any questions. I will get back to you as soon as I can.
Bonus time.
Bonus time.
This is a hot lot.
825, nobody wants it. Too many miles and too old. And then it's a BMW. That's the worst part, in my opinion.
Sold on
Alright, guys, we'll see you later.